Hello, hello. We are technically live at Beaux Magique, well, the offices at Beaux Magique. I am your hostess, slightly with the mostest, Reverend Terry Brookins. I am an all kinds of person. I am a witch. I'm an ordained minister. I'm a licensed wedding officiant for Ontario and an apprentice aromatherapist. I'm a djembe drummer. I'm a tarot reader. I'm a lover. I'm a fighter, and all of those things. So, welcome and welcome to Beaux Magique Live. Hello, Bev. Nice to see you. I just want to say welcome to October. Hello, Gananosue. It is lovely to see you as well. See, I almost got your name right. Um, yes, so Beaux Magique Live, ladies and gentlemen, the full moon is in Taurus. Oh my goodness. Hello, hello, Casey. How you doing, my Lunak? Um, the full moon is in Taurus. My sun sign is in Taurus. I am having all the feelings all over the place in a row, loud and messy. Holy mackerel. I don't know about y'all, but it is crazy. For myself, since my sign is ruled by Venus and it's a Venus retrograde, we're having all kinds of emotions that are going back, and sometimes going 25 years back into places that we do not want to go again with our heart. Just not happening. It's not happening. Uh, and there is Lindsay. She says, you are adorable. Yeah, so the Venus retrograde is happening, folks. The Venus is now in the sun sign of Taurus. It's a lot. Hi, Jen. Nice to see you. It's a lot that's happening. A lot of fears of the heart are coming back to us and back to us and back to us until we deal with them or block them. Whatever, it kind of happens like that. As I've been saying, I have been having all the feelings all in a row, loud, messy, all over the place. Yeah, and it's been quite the journey with my own sun sign in Taurus, which is ruled by Venus. Yeah, it's a lot. For myself, I'm finding that it's a lot of revisiting the things I love, seeing if I actually still love them. And if not, adios, aloha, and everybody out the door. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it does not. And sometimes we just keep hitting the block button, we keep hitting the delete button, we keep putting it in the trash, keep tossing it out, and literally standing there watching to make sure that the garbage man takes it away. Yeah, it's been like that. And I am not ashamed to say it. I am not that proud to hide that it has been crazy here. Hello. But full moon is in Taurus tonight. Yes, it is in Taurus tonight. I've been in the lab all day, which is why I'm only slightly slumming. But it's been quite an interesting time. I'm finding that in this full moon time, water's heavier. It probably really isn't heavier, but it's heavier. And I only opted to get a little bit of water in this Venus retrograde because I don't want to have too much of that going back feeling in the work that I do. I would rather have a whole lot more success for you, for all the products that I make, and that is a good thing. So I am going to go through the entire thing with us. I have been through 16 vending events this year. It is only October, and I'm starting to slow down, relatively speaking, because it's me, but I am going to be at a couple of events. I will be at the Cat Monkey event Little Ball that's happening in Niagara Falls on November 25th. I will put that link right in there. It's going to be a fun time. You should all come with me if you're in Niagara Falls area. That entire thing, it is the Pagan Vendor and Craft Fair Yule Marketplace. It's going to be a fun time. I always have a great time in Niagara Falls. Hi, Jess. Hi, Steph. Nice to see you. I always have a good time in Niagara Falls. I usually get myself in a little bit of trouble. And yeah, so I'm planning to come down, have a great time with Kat and all the people and see everyone because I miss you all a great deal. If you're in the area, please come on down for the day. You know, maybe afterwards we can all go like get something to eat, catch up, see each other. That would be great because I miss you. I enjoy seeing you, and I miss all of you a whole lot. For anything that's closer, nothing just yet, but that doesn't mean I won't show up somewhere because on November 10th, my good friend Zach Louis is going to have a lovely herb class at Wujishwan Life Wellness in Toronto. Now, you may think that I know everything there is to know about herbs. I don't. If you're going to be any kind of maker, if you're going to study herbs in your spirituality, I highly suggest that you always, always, always keep learning. Learn from people that you like, learn from people that you love. Hi, Joyce. Nice to see you. Hi, Lisa. And learn as much as you can. Even if they're people who you don't really like that much, but they know a great deal, suck it up, sit in the back, write down everything. Zach is an amazing herbalist. He's a great acupuncturist. He is a fantastic cast magician. He does a lot of energy work. He is a Reiki master, and he's going to be teaching some fantastic classes. So I highly suggest that if you have the money and the time, go to his herbal class. There will be a pay what you can study group afterwards. It is worth the money. I'm going to go because I can always use a refresher, and sometimes I have questions that I need someone else to answer. So there is that. Yes, it has been way too long. Yeah, I've just been working so much. I've had a crazy summer. It was quite the thing. I was pretty sick in August, missed a couple events, which I wasn't too happy about, but I'm trying to come back full swing. Yes, everyone, I am resting. I am sleeping. I am eating. If you haven't been able to tell, I just keep eating till the wrinkles fill in. It's okay. And yeah, so, but still, I'm looking to fill out the rest of the year, get a couple more events here, but I just don't have anything set up just yet. So if there's an event close by that I can probably afford, please let me know, and I'll be more than happy to at least look at it, see if I can make it, and see if I can get all the product made. Because let me tell you, I have over 100 products. I have over 50 oils. I have 35 sprays, 12 powders, all sorts of miscellaneous stuff. Y'all buy it faster than I can make it. It's just me. Well, me and the spirits, but the little people, they tend to leave that to me. Just saying. So y'all buy it faster than I can make it. It does take time after every event. It takes me about, a couple of days to like sleep because y'all are amazing. And it also takes me maybe 2 weeks to actually get all the product sorted out and start on the process of remaking because sometimes I have to wait for the right time to make the thing. Sometimes I run out of product and supplies to make the thing. And sometimes I'm just exhausted and I can't make the thing. It's okay. So I would ask that you just be patient with me. I've had these great events all year. Y'all are buying it faster than I can make it. Good times, good times. So let's see. There's a whole lot going on my desk right now. Yeah. So I was going to tell you all about, well, first of all, there are no tarot decks. Sorry, I missed out on the printing of Monica Berdersky's tarot deck. I missed it. Sorry, y'all. So I couldn't show it to you. I'll have to get it on the second printing. Yeah, so on my desk today, I was going to talk to you about a set of 3 oils that I've recently made this summer. They have to do a lot with magical social activism. So, hexing for healing is not a new thing. It's not a new thing. Sometimes the only way justice can be served, because sometimes the system fails us, is to take matters into our own hands. It is what it is. It is nothing new. If people think it's new, well, that's not my problem. I made a trio of things that tend to go together, and I was going to talk to you about them tonight. Let's see. The first one is, well, we'll do this one first. The first one is hashtag not today. Not today, Satan, not today. This is a protective blend that is made for reinforcement and strengthening of shields in spiritual activism. So what that means is that when you decide to hex whoever has now been appointed to whatever arm of government or who has gotten free and probably shouldn't, you can protect yourself because sometimes things can get sticky. Magic can bounce off and blow back, and we don't want that because that's a mess that I will have to clean up, and I am lazy. I don't want to do that. But yes, so we have a interesting blend of oils in this one, and it is called Not Today. You've probably seen that on the website. You've probably seen that roll through the Facebook feed, but I do have these. I only make maybe 2 or 3 of these at a time, usually only 2, sometimes they're 3. So if you do see it and you want it, either pre-order with me before I get to an event or shop early, because when they're gone, they are gone. So hashtag not today. So, Hi, Sherry. Hi, Ivy. Yes, Casey does wear not today every day like perfume. That's the other thing. Most of my oils are very safe to wear as oil perfume. You can totally do that. You can use them to dress your candles, dress yourself, because sometimes you are the candle. You can even use them to anoint things. Most, not all of them. I would have to say 97% of them. But here I have one of the ones that you should not wear as perfume, and it is called Resist. Hashtag resist. Camera's having a little trouble getting onto it, but that's okay. Hashtag resist is made for binding and crossing of your target in spiritual activism. So when you need them to shut up, be still, and get out of the way, hashtag resist is what you want. However, I will tell you, I will demand that you wash your hands after you use resist. Anoint your candles only, not yourself, but wash your hands. If you choose to touch other people with this, I am not responsible for what happens. But for those of you who are in Magic 102 and 302 and 402 and who have graduated from a whole bunch of magic classes, you can read in between in the lines of that one. But for most of our users, hashtag resist. Once you use it, once you anoint your candles, once you anoint your things, wash your hands. This one is not safe to keep on you, but only for a little bit of time. So everybody nod your head, everybody smile. There we go. Wash your hands after you use hashtag resist. Okay. So, Hi, Kat. Yes, Jess says that psychic headache has been her savior in her work. Yes, Jess, a psychic headache has been a headache for me. I have been working on it and trying to tweak the recipe because the old way just wasn't working for me, and I'm still working on it. I promise y'all, psychic headache is coming back into the roster. I'm just trying to make it better for you, okay? So, the last one I have for you is an interesting little thing. It is called hashtag justice. Now, for those of us who have dealings with the courts in any way, shape, or form, who have been watching the news, I try not to, you will know that sometimes justice doesn't happen the way we actually want it to or need it to in order for us to heal. Justice was recently quite featured in some conjure work done by the fantastic Debbie Spring of Queen of Pentacles Conjure. She did a fantastic ritual with La Negra, and it was kind of terrifying. So, yeah, it was really, really creepy just to watch how her work went down. Yeah, so you should definitely check her out. Check out all the pictures that has been happening on her page, especially with the Justice. Yeah, so you can see it there. So Justice is in the red bottle. Justice is going to have to be a pre-order only. I might only have one with me, only because energetically it does take a lot out of me to get it because, you know, it's what I do. For those of you who are new, I make all of my items in my own personal sacred space at home with my spirits and with any spirits who just happen to walk by. My house is sort of like a hostel for spirits. They come in, they chill out. If they need something, they let me know. And then sometimes they leave. Sometimes they just have a nap. And that's cool with me because of the nature of my work. I'm working with a lot of different spirits at a lot of different times. And sometimes we need to talk. Sometimes we have to have an introduction. Sometimes I have to call up my priest or priestess in another spirituality, in another spiritual path and say, I need you to talk to them for me before I ask for something. Because this is the way it is. Hi, Alex. Lovely to see you. Hi, Carol. Nice to see you too. Yes, so that's the nature of my work. I don't work alone, in the spiritual sense. I will never, ever, ever say that it is my power only. I'm working in harmony with the oils, the herbs, and the spirits, and of course, with all of you. So if you have something, if you have a need for a product that you don't have a thing for, come talk to me. We'll work it out. I'll see if I can make it for you with, of course, your deposit, and it might work out for you because hashtag justice, which is just here in the red bottle, um, hashtag resist here in the very cloudy bottle, and hashtag not today. These were all pre-orders. These were all someone coming to me saying, I need to do a thing, and there's no thing out there that will get it done for me. And I took it on. To be fair, for every 2 or 3 that I can actually get, there are dozens of things that I can't get. I can't actually make them yet. For those of you who are wondering and asking, yes, Bast is still being, Bast, working on it. It's trying to come along. It's a cat working with cats, herding cats. Look, I'm just gonna set out some offerings, and if she shows up, she shows up. I can't do it right away. It's gonna happen in its own time. Yes, there is someone else here, but I can't quite see your picture, but that's okay. Please say hello, please wave or something. It is lovely to see everyone. Right, so Bast is coming. So if you have, a problem that you need an oil for, let me know. I'll be more than happy to try and make something out for you with your deposit. So those are the fantastic things I've been working on. I've been hanging out with my friends, Debbie and Zach. So they aren't here. Okay, so there's going to be a surprise coming for you pretty soon, and that's all I can say. But I will drop the links for you to listen, to see, do all the things so you know what's going on and you can hear what's going on. Lots of things are happening. Hi, Karen. Hi, Michelle. How are you? It's lovely to see everyone. Hi, Ivy. Yay. Oh, you're all here so much. Right. So, yeah, so it's going to be a couple of surprises happening for you. So anytime that you see that I am not online, I'm not posting things on the pages, I'm actually working. Surprise. I'm actually working on all kinds of things for my mundane life. As some of you may know, I am an apprentice aromatherapist. So on Friday at Anari's Apothecary in Toronto, 1076 Bloor Street West, I will be giving my talk on aromatherapy for African descendants of the diaspora in the West. So that's going to be fun. That's been taking up a whole lot of my time. I did a great year of apprenticeship in Anari's Apothecary. I learned a whole deal more than I ever would because once again, as I said before, just because you know a good deal doesn't mean you ever stop learning. I wanted to solidify what I knew on the magic side and make sure it worked on the mundane side because that's a thing. For those of you who are paying attention, if it works on the mundane side, it'll work for the magical side. If it works on the magical side, 9 times out of 10. Okay, so 7, okay, 6 times out of 10, it'll work on the magic side. So there are lots of things happen. Oh, yes, thank you. Jess, please PM me a few ideas because you never know. Something might actually work. You never know. I might already have a thing, but I would think, no one would want that. I know. You should see my notebook. When all my friends see me camping and doing stuff, I got my head down in the book and I'm scribbling things away, waving away spirits and scribbling things away because I have a lot of ideas. I have a lot of crazy ideas. Oh my God, the crazy ideas. But I don't always know if you'll like them, if you want them, or even if they're useful. Um, for those of you who've been with me all these years since 2000, oh my God, what is it? It's 2013 now? Oh my God, it's been like 4 or 5 years. 2014, sure. So 4 or 5 years. You'll know that I used to have a lot of products. I used to have these fantastic little bath salts, but y'all didn't want them, so I got rid of them. I used to have these fantastic like body washes and soaps, but y'all didn't want them, so I got rid of them. So you gotta let me know what you want, what you need. Please don't ask me for bath bombs because I hate them so very much. Hi Jennifer, love to see you. Um, yes, I hate bath bombs so very much, but I am working a whole bunch of things. I'm working on some saint oils that are coming up. I might even have one or two saint candles, but they'll be very small. They won't be the same ones that Kelly does for me because Kelly makes amazing candles. These will be a little bit different. Um, I'm working on a couple of new incenses. That's right, I have incense now. So I'm working on a lot of things. I'm testing a lot of things, and sometimes, if you're in the right place at the right time, you might find yourself with an extra something in your bag. Hey, you never know. It could happen like that. Yeah. So fun things are happening here. Fun things are always happening here. I have been rambling for 20 minutes straight. I'm going to have a quick drink. And this da, 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 is where all of you should be asking me questions. No, I'm not watching American Horror Story Coven or whatever the name of it is. I am far too busy. But I'm hoping that yeah, so Ivy has a question. She has an idea, but it's a little horrific. Can your oils help people with odd disorders? You'll have to describe odd disorders because for myself, I'm considered odd. I have ADHD. So, but there's nothing really wrong with me. I'm just kind of a genius and several chapters ahead of everyone else. Um, so I would have to know a little bit more specific of what you want to address, Ivy. If you'd like, if you don't want to discuss it here, you can always send me a message to the page, and I'll be more than happy to address that. All of that comes right to my handy dandy phone, which, as many of you know, lives on my hip and in my bra strap and in all the things. But yeah, so Lindsay says, my journey incense is real powerful. Yes, the journey incense is very powerful. If I'm at an event and you see the can for journey incense, it's in a tall plastic can, do not stick your face directly over the can. Don't do it. It's a bad idea. Just don't do it. Um, and Kat says, can you put an exorcism in a bottle? Well, yes, that's called banishing. However, most of my oils, as with everything else, this is only part of it. It's a big part, but it's only part of it. You would have to have all the other steps for the exorcism ready to go. So basically, whatever holy prayers that you want doesn't matter as long as you believe them. Boundaries, an exit plan, backup. You have to have all of those things intact. The beauty of the oils that I have is that they are a little bit of a spell in a bottle. They're a little bit alive, but they still need you. The reason why I choose the clear bottle is that you can visualize, you can pray over them, you can pray over them, and you can put your own energy into it, and you can have your own plan. As much as I'd love to be there, I can't be everywhere, and I can only put so much in a glass bottle, otherwise it will explode. Hello, Nancy, nice to see you. Jess says, what do you recommend for me in energy work and healing? Oh, she's progressed dramatically. Yay, people doing the homework. Yay, all right, do the homework. If you do the homework, you will definitely see dramatic increase. So Jess, for your energy work and healing, if you don't already have the Aura Heal, get that. The Psychic Headache is going to work for you, but the Aura Heal, the Aura Spray, more than likely the Inspirited to help integrate all of those things will help you a great deal. And of course, as you do more integration, you should need less psychic headache. I'm going to say it again. As you do the integration, if you progress dramatically, you're doing all the homework, we need to integrate all the things that are happening and you will need less psychic headache. So that hopefully we can work on for there. Casey says that you need a journey candle. Ooh, I will have to write that one down because that is not on my list. Pen, pen, where's a pen? I have everything but a pen. Huzzah. All right. So here's the thing about candles, folks, and especially to you, Casey, never leave a candle burning unattended. I got to say it. Never leave a candle unattended. If you know what you're doing, you can sort of, be in the same room with it, not walk away, but in the same room with it. Just make sure that you have your candle in a proper holder on a metal or stone slab. If you have to walk away from it, put it like in a bucket of sand or a bucket of cat litter. And then if something happens and it explodes, it will be contained. But I will see what I can work on for you. It might be a small tea light, but I can see what I can work on for you. All right. And Ivy. So, Ivy, so what you need is probably not on the magical energetic side. You would definitely need something that is on the holistic side to help basically balance all of those lovely things that you have in there. So yes, it's funny that you say it's the indigo in us because you would be looking for indigo aroma because there are quite a few things that I could probably get for you there that don't apply to the magical side, just the mundane. So I just tucked that link in there for you, Ivy. Um, Alex, ooh, what do you recommend for improving kenning along with practice? Obviously. Oh, everyone's going to hate this one. Meditation. Meditation, 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 and focus, and meditation. So the reason why to improve your kenning, you need meditation because you have to basically be able to do the kenning on purpose. Not just, I am going to be kenning now. No, I need you in a busy subway where things are going down the escalator, and then it's like, oh, all these people around, all these horrible distractions. Here's a perfect time to practice. Because in the real world, when things are going down, there is no perfect time. There is no perfect lighting. There is no having the right incense. There's no being in the right frame of mind. You just have to work. It is what it is. Hi, Jace. Lovely to see you. Hi, Kat. Nice to see you too. Um, yes, so Alex, do your meditation and then practice in very odd places where you shouldn't need to ken, but you got to. It is what it is. If you're a practice magic worker, energy user, you should be able to go to a football game, soccer game, basketball game, whatever, where everyone's yelling and screaming and still work perfect magic. It is what it is. This is why I can still turn out things nonstop because I do the meditation all the time. I practice all the time. I magic up my tea all the time. I make things all the time. There's no kidding around it. Now, I do want to say that you have to journal your work to see how far you're progressing because without that validation, it just feels like you're doing nothing. So Alex, if you're practicing and you say today, I did 15 minutes meditation, I practiced, and then this happened, and you do that once a week for like 4 weeks, at the end of 4 weeks, at the end of 6 weeks, you should see a big difference because you're practicing, you're actually purposely doing it in odd places to basically stretch those muscles. So I look forward to hearing all about your journey and your kenning very soon, Alex. All right. who is next? Do do do. Casey says that they can't use incense at all. It's too dangerous for their asthma. Yes, that is definitely a thing. That's why we have water-based sprays. Ta-da! So the water-based sprays are there for people who can't do the smoke. That's the one reason why I loved, and hated making my Florida water, because when I first started, I couldn't burn, well, I still can't burn incense inside. Not inside my house. It's a bad idea. My smoke alarm's extremely sensitive. I wanted something to energetically clean my air. It is not appropriate for me to use cedar, sage, sweetgrass, and tobacco. Not appropriate. But I can make Florida water. Voila, it's water-based, all essential oils. Just the teeniest bit of dissolving liquid for the oils to disperse, and voila, Florida water. All right. Oh, Alex, you have a question. Casey's asking what kenning is. Hi, Jamie. Nice to see you. Hi, Claudia. Nice to see you. See, there's a big question there. I have a question. The number of ceremonies, need for the medicines, issues that they're getting no responses from their contacts, probably because there aren't enough who do the work. They're overwhelmed with how many need things. And Lindsay is wondering if there's something that they can do or use to draw out whom they need to help them. Okay. All right. So you need a drawing for. You need a draw, Lindsay. You need a drawing for people or for spirits, because those are two different things. Because if you want to draw people, that's just a simple come to me. I purposely made come to me not for love work, although you can use it for that, but it is simply drawing. Drawing in what you need and asking for it. If you're looking to draw in spirits, that's a different thing, and we would have to appeal to the spirits, well, the herbs of those spirits and the medicines of those spirits, and that's a whole different conversation that has to happen on that one. But yeah, so what Lindsay is talking about, for those who can't say her name, which is me, many of us are on different spiritual paths, and there are things that we must do to fulfill obligations on those paths. For Lindsay, they need medicines. They need to reach out to certain people to get those medicines, and having some difficulty. It happens. It happens for myself. Sometimes I need a thing, I can only get it from a certain person, a certain place, and it's not working. But a lot of times we have to follow a certain protocol, and that's a thing. Especially if you're working with certain spirits, you have to have a protocol. For myself, if I work with certain spirits of the Bruja nature, they have to have a statue. The statue has to have a house, and it has to live in the space. That's the way it works. It is what it is. For other spirits, doesn't matter, as long as I say the right prayers, I give the right offerings, they roll up if I ask them, give me what I need, and say adios. It happens. But when you're on that certain path, a lot of times, like I said, protocol has to be made, and you can't go forward without that protocol. It's a thing. It's a thing when you're working, definitely like level 16, mage type things, and you do a lot of the homework. It's a lot of responsibility, but you do have to do it. For myself, sometimes that happens when I make medicines. Like I said, for certain spirits, they have to have a statue in a house before I can even look at what is going to happen there. And that's a thing. So don't ever just think that sometimes, oh, I can just make whatever I want. I can totally make a thing for Artemis and Quetzalcoatl. No, I can't. No, I can't. It's a bad idea. Because when we work with spirits, when we work with energies, when we work with herbs, we're actually making allies. I can't just go up to some spirit that I don't know, some god that I don't know, and ask them for a favor. That's like asking a stranger to pay for your gas. That's not going to work out. It might, who knows, but it's not going to work for me. um, but for myself, certain things have to be done. So if I need to make something for Best and I have to probably have an introduction. Well, Best is a cat. They do what they want. But if they roll up, I make the introduction. I say please and thank you. We establish a rapport. And then maybe I'm allowed to make the thing. And sometimes, over this past summer, there have been times where I haven't had time to go through the niceties. And that's when I'm calling all of y'all, my good friends who are priestesses and other paths. Y'all know who you are. And everyone out there, if you don't know a priestess or priest in another path, make friends. Make friends, make allies, talk to people. Because when I had to go to my friendly neighborhood Githya and say, I need to talk to some Norse people, but protocol states that I just can't roll up to their house and ask them for things. I must be introduced and vetted. Because that happens. It's also a Celtic thing. You just can't roll up and ask for things. So I had to basically make the phone call, get the introduction, and then I could make those things. Yeah, it was that kind of summer. I did more priestessing this summer than I think I've done in 5 years. Kind of terrifying. Yes. So anyone else with some questions? Y'all are letting me ramble. It's fantastic. Um, I love seeing all of you. It is lovely to see you all. Uh, so Lindsay says that they were allowed to break protocol. Yes, breaking protocol does happen. It is greatly uncomfortable, but there can be circumstances. Let's say you're part of a path, a spiritual path that doesn't have a whole lot of followers. Sometimes information is lost, like completely lost. 17 chapters of the entire book is missing and there are only 20 chapters. What are you going to do? Sometimes you are allowed to break protocol to get to the end. It can be uncomfortable. It can be really, really kind of soul breaking. However, talk to your spirits, talk to your ancestors. If they give you the green light, break the protocol. Hi, Lana. Nice to see you. Carol, I am working on coming to Sudbury. That's why there aren't a whole lot of events for November and December. I'm trying to make sure I have enough, funds and cash to get it all done. So please shop so I can come visit you, or I will come visit you. You bring all your friends to your house, and they can shop there. But yes, so Lindsay, I understand how breaking protocol can be very frustrating, very terrifying, and yeah, very uncomfortable. However, if it gets you to the end, if it gets you those medicines, if it gets the spirits and the ancestors appeased, do the thing. Do the thing, because it looks like you may be the only one who is either capable or basically strong enough to do the work. And sometimes, y'all, that happens. I just want to say, because I'm going to ramble some more, that there aren't a whole lot of people like me and Devi and Zach. It seems like there are. It seems like there's a pop-up priestess every 35 seconds. But those of us who are actually doing the work, who are talking to spirits, who will help you on your own path, who aren't completely solely married to our own work, there aren't a whole lot of us. For myself and my spirits, I have one purpose, and that is for you to get everything you need to have a spiritually fulfilled life, to make sure that you have enough food to eat, roof over your head. I want you to have all the pie, all the money, all the sex, all the things that you want. I want you to have it all, because in my cosmology, if you get everything you want, I get everything I want. And sometimes I just want an ice cream sandwich, but hey, thanks to Kate and Sev, sometimes that actually happens. Y'all, I still talk about that. Oh my God, that was funny. However, there aren't a whole lot of us. And for those people who are willing to help you on your path, even though it's radically different, because Lindsay and I have completely different paths, I am still willing to help, even if it's just a sounding board, which is why you should all have friends. So everyone who is in the chat channel right now. You should all be friends. You should all be talking to each other, saying hi, doing the thing, asking each other questions as respectfully as possible. Um, and yeah, because sometimes you need that person, you need that outside person, and we're all on the fringe together. It is what it is. Bev asked me, when am I coming back to Guelph? That's a good question too. I am not sure. I'm looking at November, December. Bev, I may have to just call the Ninth Vibration and see what we can work out. And give a shout out to all of my vendors, all of my retailers who are out there, the Ninth Vibration, the Mint Willow here in Oshawa, Brimstone and Belladonna in Pembroke, and all the places in between. It is amazing that all of you are fantastic enough to carry my products. I am really, really happy about that. Um, yeah, so I just posted a link there where everyone can see all my vendors. If there's a place close to you, fantastic. If the place that wants to carry my product, please have them call me. They can see everything that I have online. The size is a little different online because water is heavy, but they can see everything there, and we can always work out some sort of wholesale deal. Yes, so Casey asked me again, is it okay to let spirits drink their alcoholic drinks down before refilling instead of pouring out? You have two that drink faster than you feel time to replace. Um, yes, I think it's perfectly fine to let them drink it before refilling, unless they are demanding that they have their drink topped up. Hey, that is between you and your spirits. Sometimes, if they don't drink at all, that's fine. You know, there have been times where people who have devotions on a schedule, like every third Wednesday, you got to refill the bucket. And if there's still something there, that's okay. But once again, you may have to work on it with your spirits, Casey, to see if they're okay with just letting it go down. Alana. Alana says they're a brand new magic practitioner and looking to work on communication between feuding sisters. Any correspondences or spells that have helped you in this topic? Yes. Um, it depends. Are the sisters your sisters or are they other people? Because if they're other people, the best perfect magic for that is to not get in it. Because people are just people connections can be messy, they can be weird, and that could get you in a whole lot of stuff that you really don't want to deal with. If they are your sisters, well, I suggest therapy first. Um, if therapy doesn't work, then I would suggest that you just don't talk to them. And the reason why I'm saying this, hi Victoria. Um, the reason why I say this, I want you to do all the things before you get to magic. Because when you work with magic and people who have very high tempers or people who are arguing with each other, you can open a whole lot of Pandora drawers that you really don't want to. And magic works in very weird and interesting and sometimes terrifying ways. Um, if people are feuding with each other, yes, you can work on something to calm them down, but do they really need do they really need your intervention? Do they just need to work it out? Because sometimes it is not our job to fix other people. It's Victoria says it's not your monkeys. So Lana, one adopted sister, one adopted sister, one natural, one half sister. They're far apart but not talking to each other. You know what, Alana? Let them be. Let them be. I highly suggest that the only thing that you do, unless there is something that absolutely needs all three of you to like sign on the dotted line or sign on dotted line on or like give blood for, let them be. Just let them be. Trying to force people together that don't want to be together is a bad idea, because in magic, there really is, the unspoken rule of you can't force anyone to do anything that they don't want to do. Not don't want to do, not need to do, don't want to do. It is what it is. That's why we don't work love magic. It is just ugly and messy, and sometimes people don't want to love others. They just don't want to do it. That's how it works out. Um, if anyone's seen the movie Practical Magic, yeah, bad things happen. Raising people from the dead. They had to kill a guy a couple of times. Love stuff is just messy, and that sounds like a lot of work. I'm inherently lazy. I don't want to do that. I just don't want to do that. It's actually reassuring. Yeah, and it's not a job. People, it is not our jobs to bring families together. They're either going to love each other and be together, or they're not. The only thing that you're responsible for in this world is for yourself. And for myself, I am working on myself. Yes, I'm sleeping. Yes, I'm eating. Yes, I'm taking care of myself. I've lost about 10 pounds this year. I'm doing the thing. I'm getting more head wraps. I'm still wearing a bling. I'm actually wearing a little bit of makeup because I love this lipstick. It's amazing. Thanks, Jen Lion. Um, and yeah, so I'm working on myself, and I'm working on what makes me happy. And what makes me happy is making magical products that make you happy. And I win. And I win again. And I win some more. But I do want to ask that if you've had successes or even slightly crazy stories regarding my products, regarding things that happen, please let me know. This is the one part of the validation piece that I don't have. My journal ends, my journal of work, my meditation, all the things end when I make the bottle and sell it to you. After that, I have no idea, and I also have no control. So you have to tell me if it works, or if it doesn't work, or if it worked too well. Hey, Carol, nice to see you, um, or whatever. So, uh, yeah, so excellent. Y'all are working it out. Fantastic. Um, let's see, what other comments? Yes, I am taking care of me. As you can see, my mother-in-law is here. I would be in very bad shape if I wasn't taking care of myself. So yes, I did eat today. I did have my meds today. I did get outside today, walk the dog, do all the things, had a shower, and after this lovely live session ends, I'm gonna go back down to the lab, finish up a little bit more work, and then probably watch some Daredevil and go to bed. So that is hi Janine. Hi, Janine. Hi, Jen. Oh, Jen says that the hedgehog medicine works amazing. Hooray! Hooray! Um, if y'all don't know what the hedgehog medicine is, it is another one of my condition oils that works for basically getting your head down, putting on some tunes, and just getting work done. The hedgehog is quite the unique little animal that does work, that energetically works on uniqueness and perseverance and getting the job done. Um, Carol says, I swear I've been using the night spray for good chaos. Look, good chaos? Sure, Carol. Whatever helps you sleep at night, all right? Just going to absolve myself of that right now. Um, yeah, so, oh, Casey says the job powder, which is probably the steady work, is keeping the husband in his job, even though the boss keeps threatening to lose every 6 months. Yep, we're all going to shut down. And suddenly, magically, they all still have jobs. Amazing. Um, yes. So that's the steady work powder that Casey's talking about. I know crazy people like Caroline who actually uses it as dry shampoo. Okay, sure. Staying out of that one, but all right. I'm amazed once again that everyone uses all these fantastic products in so many different ways that I never thought of or intended. Um, but yeah, so any of the powders you can probably use as dry shampoo. Please don't use summoning because it does have sulfur in it. Bad idea. But yeah, or banishing. Yeah, it's a little salty. But yeah, you can totally use that. Use it that way too. Uh, yes. Oh, hi Tamika. Hey cousin, what's up? Yes, steady work. Oh, Lindsay uses that dry shampoo too. Y'all are crazy, but whatever. Please make sure you hydrate, you get some sleep, 2 meals a day. All right, just Okay, there's certain rules that go along with like the steady work, like 5 minutes of sunshine a day, 4 hours of sleep a night, 3 glasses of water every day. Come on, just craziness. Alaganda, yes, the lovely, lovely Alaganda is here. Ah, so Lindsay says she cycles through the powders for dry shampoo, Rose, Steady Work, and Blanchance and Hyro. Yeah, that's a pretty good, interesting, and fantastic combination for you, Lindsay. That would work, um, because that keeps you grounded and steady and not snipping off at people who definitely deserve it. But we must rise above. Must rise above. Breathe it out. Rise above. It's happening. Oh, wait, channeling too much energy. Got all the lights flickering here. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm good. Yes. So, and yes, Lindsay, I need the magic to work for you, but I know health is wealth. I will definitely taking care of myself. I am slowing down a little bit. This is a pretty light year for me. I've only done 16 events. So, yeah, interesting. Only 16 events. I'm crazy. It's okay. Yes. So I'm just looking through the compliments here. Uh, ooh, yeah, Lindsay, no English in class. Ooh, good luck. Good luck. Text me if you need me. I can't help you, but just I can be here for moral support. Um, yes, no light flickering. I am doing my best. They just got a little weird there for a minute. The one overhead started flickering, and then the one on the desk started flickering, and yeah, I'm trying to calm down. Trying to calm down. Ah, what, Alaconda? What? Only 16 events? What? I was really sick for two of them, so I couldn't go. Whatever. Yes, so um, for anyone who is just joining us, welcome aboard. I am Terry Brookins. I am the owner of Beaux Magique, my new line for mundane and fantastic handmade products for skincare, all natural skincare, and aromatherapy. Holistic aromatherapy would be indigo aroma. Um, all the things are happening with the Taurus moon, with Venus retrograde, loud, messy, all over the place in a row. I am feeling all the feelings, and all the feelings are feeling me, and sometimes they're coming back to haunt me, probably. Um, oh, I miss you too, Lagonda. I am working on it, trying to get everywhere and do all the things. Yeah, so I'm trying to get out that way. It may be a little bit longer, but I am definitely trying to get out that way. I miss everyone. So the places I really want to get to uh, this winter and into the spring would be I want to get out to Sarnia. I want to get back to Windsor. I want to get out to Ottawa and Montreal. I want to get to Sudbury for sure. Um, Probably roll through Kingston and all the places along the way. However, I would love to do all these things, but I need your help to do them. Um, I need your help because as much as I want to go everywhere, I can't really afford it. I would love to have tiny little house parties where I bring all the stuff, you bring over some friends, we do a little shopping and we have a good time, maybe crash for the night, and then that would be fantastic, and I would have enough money to get to the next place. But all of that can't to Deep South, Casey. All right, so we need to talk to that. It is very, very unlikely I'll be getting back to the Deep South anytime soon for all of the reasons. Hi, Katie. Nice to see you. Um, but yeah, so if you want to do little house parties, that'd be great. Reach out to me. Let me know. I'm working on a calendar so I can get to places. Looks like maybe the middle of November, I'm headed out to Montreal, Ottawa area. Still trying to finalize that and narrow it down. Uh, yes, Ottawa. Sure, Alex, house party in Ottawa. find some place where I can crash that doesn't have cats. Let's get a date set up. Sure, I will pack all the things. And I might even pack, some off, you know, off the table, black box kind of things. You never know. I make a lot of stuff. There are a lot of things in my little blue book that you will never, ever know about. Some things that will never see the light of day or a listing online or through the Facebook feed because some things are just too dangerous for us to have. Um, oh, okay, sure, Kat. Let's make it work. Last minute. No, no, no kidnapping, Casey. No kidnapping. No, no, no. That's a bad idea. Only because I do not have enough bail money and I can only do so many character witnesses before I just break down laughing. Let's just face it. This is a very expressive face. If people haven't noticed, there's a reason why I have the big fan. I gotta hide my face. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. Because my face gives me away every time. So yes, no kidnapping. Oh, Jess has giant bulldogs. Dear God. Oh, so many puppies, so little time. All right. So, does anyone else have any questions, any ideas, all the things that they want to do, hopes, dreams, um, addendums, Eric Estrada, anything that they'd like, they want to talk about, they want to look at, they have some questions about, please let me know. I'm just going to take a quick drink. Yes, Facebook is doing the slow thing. We're almost at an hour of me rambling on and on. Oh, I love these lives. I love talking to everyone. I hate doing like podcasts all by myself. Anyway, um, for those of you who are just joining us, who weren't here right at the beginning, there will be a surprise for you coming up in the next week or so. So please stay tuned to my page and see where Beaux Magique gets tagged and where I get tagged in other places, and maybe things will happen. As I said, I am Terry Brookins. I am an apprentice aromatherapist. I am a licensed wedding officiant. I'm an ordained minister. I'm a djembe drummer. I'm a tarot reader. I'm a lover. I'm a fighter. Clan Corvidae for life. All the things. Downward bear cult. I am luteolus. Woohoo! Well, it felt like a ramble, Casey. I try to have like an idea, but I just tend to ramble on and on and on. It feels like it. Um, yes, so I do a lot of stuff. I do a lot of things. I make stuff. I make stuff for people because it makes me happy. And when you're happy, I'm happy. It all works out for myself and everyone in it. So if there are no more questions, thank you so much. You're awesome, Carol. I love you too, Random Citizen. Um, I would love, love, love to see you all again. Thank you for joining us for Beaux Magique Live in October. So this is October 24th, 2018, Venus retrograde, full moon in Taurus. This time I'm actually sleeping. Last go around, no sleep. Whatever, it was terrifying. But I'm actually sleeping this go around. And yeah, so good times, good times. I hope you all have a fantastic day, have a fantastic night. Enjoy the full moon. Samhain is coming up. Please make it through the retrograde. Remember, all those things that you used to love are going to come back to you. You will have to re-examine those things again. And sometimes they will come back again and again until you just deal with it. Block, delete. Please don't burn down anyone's houses. Remember, first two rules of candle magic. Number one, fire safety. Two, do not burn down your house or anyone else's. But yeah, so ride out the retrograde as much as you can. No real snap decisions. Trust me on this one because that's going to be a mess you'll have to clean up later. And I am inherently lazy. I do not want to do that. So I do want to thank everyone for joining me tonight. Thank you so much. This has been great. Thank you for listening to me ramble. Yes, it feels like a ramble. And yeah, we will see you next time. You can follow me here on Facebook at Beaux Magique. I am on Instagram at Beaux Magique. I'm on Twitter at Beaux Magique. I'm on the Pinterest at Beaux Magique. You can see where this is going, right? So if you have any questions, please email me here right at the page, send me a message. Emails go right to my phone. You can see everything that I do online at beauxmagique.com. And yeah, y'all have a great night. Uh, but what if they really deserve a house burning? That's between you and your gods, Casey. Just leave me out of that one, all right? Leave me out of that one. But yes, thank you so much. Have a great night. Hi, Andrea. We're just leaving up, packing up. It has been an hour of me rambling on nonstop, but it was lovely to see you all. Thank you so much. And have a great night. See you later. Bye bye.